Hey guys, it's me, i41. Today I'm gonna show you how you can make some truly amazing 200 to 300 million per hour as a new player using the current event, using a relatively cheap and easy to skill into Praxis. You might be saying right now, wait a second, that is not a Praxis on my screen right there, that is a Chronos, and you will be absolutely right. I'm running it in a Chronos because it is fun and it's actually making some truly humongous 500 million per hour or more. And I mean, come on, I'm also allowed once in a while to have fun, right? I'm not only flying new player ships. You may be surprised, but I also do quite a bit of PvP, so keep your eyes peeled for that, because I will be doing some good tips on good hunting ships that you can use to hunt down other players, so just keep your eyes peeled for that as well. But we're doing it in a Praxis for this video, so let's get right into it. But playing alone in EVE is boring. So if you want to explore nullsec, take part in PvP and just be part of a great community, come and join our Discord and fight under the banner of our supreme leader, me. So come and join Suspect today, link is in the description. Anyway, on with the video. This right here is the Praxis fit that you will need for it. We are using Nova faction missiles because faction missiles do more damage to targets that are harder to hit, and explosive is the weakest resist for most NPCs that I saw. We use Multispectrum shield hardeners because the NPCs deal all types of damage at once, and you will also find some blue pills in a cargo hold which will improve your shield boost rate. Sometimes, you see, Praxis can be different from what you expect. I'm horrible at those puns, I should stop. But we are also using faction drones because they tank significantly more, which faction drones, because in Praxis it is a minuscule damage difference anyway. At a cost of less than 400 million, it is relatively cheap and it will make itself back very quickly. You can find the whole fitting in the video description, so go and check it out. While the sights are easy and not very difficult, you do have to make sure that the fitting that I linked you here is cap stable for you. If it is not cap stable, you can find in the video description implants and drugs that you can use to improve your capacitor, and if it works with that, you should be fine. Just make sure that your fitting is cap stable. I also listed all relevant skills that you should check, just to make sure that your fitting is cap stable. So make sure that you have those skills. If you don't, you can just drag them up a bit. It should work with relatively low skills, but just make sure that you have those skills at all. Now that we got the fit down, we just need to find a way to get to those combat sites. Finding the combat sites is easy. They are already pre-scanned down in your probe scanner, and all you need to do is warp there and activate the gate. Just be careful, your Praxis is strong, but the urge of people wanting to murder you might be stronger, so use your D-scan to see if anyone else is there. If you don't know how to use D-scan, check out the video that I linked in the top right. To find out general areas where those event sites are, you can use your F10 map and filter for storms. If you're lazy, you can just use a filament. Just remember, filaments are random and you might end up in very hostile space. The filaments you will need for a full trip are now displayed on your screen and also in the video description. So just go get those filaments, especially the extraction filaments if you don't own the space in which you're running them. Alright, we now know the fitting that we have to use. We found out how to get to the combat sites and we're in sight now. All you need to do now is orbit the beacon that you landed at 5,000 meters and start shooting away at the NPCs with your missiles and your drones. The battle cruisers in this combat site will do more damage than the frigates, but the frigates will actually warp disrupt and warp scram you, so make sure to kill those if you're not sure if you actually want to stay inside there and if other players might show up to kill you. The site has in total 3 waves, with the first and second only including frigates and cruisers, and the last wave including a battleship. The battleship includes all of the loot that the site contains, and you just need to drag it inside using your tractor beam. The average loot of one of those sites is roughly 50 million ISK, but it can go a lot higher, but it also can go a lot lower. But the average in my experience is 50 million, and I don't want to go too high with my estimates, so let's just say 50 million. I think 50 million is a good average, yeah. And once you got all of this down, you just rinse and repeat until you're happy with the result. But like I said before, keep an eye on your local chat, use D-scan even if you're in friendly space, use voice chat and organize with other players. All that will keep you a lot more alive. But anyways, this is all for today. I will make a dedicated video on how to run those sites with Marauders, but it will be a lot shorter as we will just be discussing fittings that you can use. Oh yeah, I'm also giving away the Praxis I used in this video to the first person who is in my corp and DMs me the word Praxis on Discord. See you guys next time.